screen. So can we say like all the treasurer candidates can sit down for now and then come back up when they're finished?
All the treasurer candidates go sit just up here. Yeah, that's fine. And you're running for VP, you said? Can you move over one? Okay.
Alright,
We are live. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to start. Everyone, welcome to the class of 2028 Student Council debates. First, we're going to start with president. So if you're running for president, please stand up. Can you guys move to the center? Okay, you each have 30 seconds to introduce your name, position, and platform.
Hi, my name is Reese. I'm running for president, and my platform mainly is that I want to advocate for more fundraisers so that we can have better events, a winter dance, and just more student STUCO kind of communication so we can create more events that the students really want.
I'm Lila. I'm running for president. And for my platform, I'm just imagining how we can have more fundraisers so we can be financially stable when it comes to dances, pep rallies, and everything else. And also to introduce a 9th and 10th grade dance, and then also possibly introducing a court for that dance or for frosh if the 9th and 10th grade dance does not happen. And to also make sure that we have plenty of fundraisers and to make sure that everyone's voice is heard.
Okay. Next question. In what ways does your platform differentiate you from other campaigns, past and present? You have 60 seconds to answer this question, as well as 30 seconds to respond to the other candidate when you're done.
So how my platform is different, it's less about how it's specifically different, but how I'm kind of different as a person. So I'm in about, I think, 5 different clubs, which really gives me kind of like a better understanding of really the general population of Walnut and kind of like what a lot of different people really want. So like combining that with part of my like more communication platform, I really think it gives me a better way so that I can communicate more with the student body to make Walnut a better place for everyone and to have like better events and whatnot. So.
Would you like to respond to that?
Okay, so my platform differentiates from everyone because I have previous experience with being vice president this year, but our president is leaving, so I'm deciding to step up. And also I have had many experiences planning events on my own and with other people and having ideas and be able to place them forward. As of like this year, I did Twilight Ball Court, and I did that all, like me and Maddie, we made that idea up, and then I did that all like on my own basically. And then I also have experience with lacrosse and cross country and being able to support my teammates and everything on that. And then I also have experience with many other clubs such as YPC, and then also in elementary school I was president of my student council.
Would you like to respond to that? Then why are you the best candidate for class president? You have 30 seconds to respond, as well as an opportunity for the other candidate to respond to your answer.
So I believe personally that I'm a really great leader and that I'm really good with communicating with others, like teachers, students, and just anyone that I need to communicate with, like to fix problems, to hear what other people have to say. And I also believe I'm a really good like coordinator and like planning events and stuff like that. And again, I have like a very widespread like communication net, I guess you could say. So I think that really provides some good like intel on what a lot of different people want. And so I think that kind of differentiates, because I personally don't know like how many clubs my opponent's in, but I know I'm definitely in a lot, and I think that really helps me.
Would you like to respond?
No, thank you. Okay, so I'm very experienced, as I said, so I have those communication skills, and I'm able to work with other people and make sure that everyone's voice is heard. And then I also have experience with my teachers. I'm able to communicate with adults easily, and also my teachers. I also am I can't say, I did have perfect attendance in student council this year. So you can trust me to be there. And also I I have my friends to work with, and I'm able to, talk to them and, not put everyone down, make sure everyone's voice is heard.
Would you like to respond to that?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Presidents. Next, we're going to do Vice President. If you're ready for Vice President, please stand. Yeah. Okay. You have 30 seconds to introduce your name, position, and platform.
Hi, I'm Ayana. I'm running for Vice President. I'm in 8th grade, class of 2028, running as 9th grade class officer.
What do you believe the role of Vice President is, and how will you fulfill this role?
I believe the role of Vice President is basically creating more activities for students to participate in and implementing new ideas and suggestions from everyone.
And why do you believe you're the best candidate for this role?
I believe I'm the best candidate for this role because I have many friends from different grades and I have varied experiences with student council. I served as a representative this year, and I have friends from 9th grade who have gone through Frosh, and I've been to the Boogie Bash, Twilight Ball, and I know what new ideas should be implemented.
Thank you. Next, we're going to do Secretary. If you're ready for Secretary, please stand. Okay. You each have 30 seconds to introduce yourself, your position, and platform.
I'm Maddie Wade, and I'm running for secretary, and my platform is just to make sure everybody's ideas are accounted for, and to make sure all the events are organized, to make sure everyone has a good time, and so nobody gets left out with their ideas.
I'm Greg Betts. I'm running for secretary on the platform of just trying to make Walnut better and just help with activities and making sure people can have a say in what's going on at the school.
I'm Shri. I'm also running for secretary, and my platform is to encourage participation so that everyone's voices are heard, and keeping everything organized so that if we need anything, we can just get it easily, and also to reach out to hear others' voices, for any events, if anyone has any feedback, taking that feedback and making and implementing it to our events.
I'm Serena Codwalla, and I'm running for the position of secretary, and my platform is based on funding for more social activities, and so everybody can enjoy the school more than they already do.
Hi, I'm Terry Marana. I'm running for secretary, and my platform is to make sure that everybody's ideas are heard, and we have an organized gear, and everybody has fun, and everybody's voices are heard.
What experience or goals do you bring to the team beyond your note-taking responsibilities? You each have 60 seconds to answer, as well as an opportunity to respond.
I had prior experience being in student council. This year, I was also secretary, and also I was team captain for my lacrosse team. So I've had experience with leadership, and with lacrosse, I made sure everyone was accounted for and everyone's voices were heard.
If I'm elected, I'm gonna try to make sure people get a say in what's going on, and since I have a decent amount of experience with talking to people and just being able to just in general help make sure people's suggestions are heard and maybe even implemented in certain circumstances.
One of being a secretary, one of the main jobs is to take notes and keep everyone updated, and I have experience in that. I'm in Sources of Strength, and I'm the scribe, and basically I take notes for everything that happens and keep everyone updated, so I could do that definitely. And also I have a lot of connections around the school, so any events we have, if there's any feedback, then everyone's voices in the grade or in the school will be heard, and I will make sure that it gets implemented to the event somehow.
I think that I'm the best candidate because I have experience of being a secretary at my old school, Mason Middle School, which is around 2 times the size of Walnut. I think that I have great communication skills and I can answer feedback and make sure that everyone has a great time at school. And I think I have the necessary qualities for a secretary.
I believe I would be the best candidate because I believe I'm a pretty organized person and I'm great at taking notes. During group projects, people usually rely on me to take notes. I make sure everybody's voices are heard and that we all have a great time.
Would anyone like to respond to any of those answers? And why do you believe you're the best candidate for this position? You each have 30 seconds to answer as well as an opportunity to respond after someone answers.
I think I'm the best candidate for this position because, like I said, I've had experience with like making sure everybody's voices are heard and everyone's ideas are accounted for. And also, I'm a pretty good advocate for like myself and others. And with like the experience I've had in the past, it's just like, yeah.
Would anyone like to respond to that?
I think I'm the best candidate for secretary because not only am I pretty good at taking notes, but I can also like communicate well with other people, and I've had experience with like helping through certain situations and making sure like everyone is heard, and like if there's a disagreement, I've been relatively decent at just making a compromise.
Would anyone like to respond to that?
I believe I'm the best candidate because, like I said before, I have prior experience, so I can do the job well. And also, I've been involved in leadership before in my old school. There was something similar to student council where we had to like spread positivity around the school, make sure everyone's voices were heard, and I was one of the leaders for that. So I think I would be the best candidate because I have prior experience, and I will make sure to that everyone's voices are heard in school.
Would anyone like to respond to that?
I believe I'm the best candidate because, as I already said, I was the secretary at Mason Middle School, which is a lot bigger than Walnut is. I believe that I have some amazing ideas that can really help improve the school, and I think I'm the best candidate because I have many qualities that some other people may lack.
Would anyone like to respond to that answer?
I believe I'm the best candidate because I have prior experience as a representative this year, and I've listened to people's ideas, and I feel like I have a way to making them better while also making sure everybody's heard. I'm involved in a bunch of clubs, and we all like work together, make sure everything's the way it is, and everybody's getting their ideas in.
Would anyone like to respond? Thank you, secretaries. Next, we will do
Thank
treasurer.
you.
So if you're ready for treasurer, please stand. Okay. You each have 30 seconds to introduce your name, position, and platform.
Hi, I'm Hannah Simpson, and I'm running for class of 28 treasurer. I wanted to be treasurer because I funded a lot of events like from my own pocket, like the guessing candy jar one at the dances, and I'd like to do more fundraising events so that student council members don't have to buy stuff themselves and we can have more events at the school. And I have like a lot of previous experience in other clubs as leadership, like I was the president of my old school, and I also am in a lot of clubs, but I've always showed up to student council and even when I had sports and other clubs, so I've shown my commitment.
My name is Simon Linza. I'm running for class of 2028 treasurer. My position is that I feel like I can really help with fundraisers to raise more money to make all the school dances and other events better. And I also have a lot of experience in leadership positions because I'm the president of a club here at Walnut.
Your class is tasked with raising $500 for a school dance. What specific and actionable steps would you take to plan and execute this assignment? You have 2 minutes to answer.
I would probably first start with a fundraiser, which you have to go to the office, and because I was in student council this year, I know how to set up a fundraiser, and I know what what you have to do with administration to actually accomplish being able to sell stuff on campus. So I would probably set up a fundraiser, and then we would use the funds, and if we didn't, we would raise enough money from that, and you have to to make a fundraiser, you have to present it to the class. I presented a few ideas that didn't go through because of administration couldn't do them, but I know how to present an idea to the student council in a way that shows what it's gonna do for the school.
My idea would be to hold multiple fundraisers, so even if some of them aren't as successful, you have a higher chance of raising enough money to be able to host the dance for the
Last question. Why are you the best candidate for this position? You have 30 seconds to respond as well as an opportunity to respond afterwards.
Not only do I have leadership experience and I've shown my dedication to student council, I also have experience handling money. I worked at the Asian Media Club Boba fundraiser this year for 6 hours, and so I know how to deal with raising funds and dealing with customers. I also, at the student council movie fundraiser, I also sold the snacks, and so that's it would simulate what you're doing, selling food in the arcade, and that qualifies me to be treasurer.
I think that I would be the best candidate for the job because during where we were selling tickets for all 3 of the dances, I was one of the main people helping selling them, and I also had a lot of experience with handling money and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we have a couple minutes left, so we're going to open up questions to the audience. Does anyone have any questions for all of the candidates or any of them specifically?
Yeah, all the candidates, can you come back down to the front, please?
Does anyone have any questions? Yes, over here.
Okay. Never mind. I hate it.
Any other questions? Yes?
Just for the treasures, but what kind of fundraisers would you hold?
In student council this year, we already talked about having a lemonade stand, but unfortunately it was too late within the year to start it, but I could carry that idea over into 9th grade. And we also could, I did an event proposal for selling flowers and planting them on Walnut, but because of environmental restrictions, we weren't allowed to plant them, so we could sell flowers also.
My ideas would probably be hold some bake sales and also maybe have tutoring lessons for kids at Walnut who are struggling in their classes.
Any other questions? Candidates, you have questions for each other? Then I think that's it. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah.